Hello, sunshine.
Hello.
Why are you not in my... Hold, please. Hold, please.
Okay.
Oh. It's because I... Now let's hear you. I can. All right.
I feel like I haven't spoken to you in like ages.
It's because you haven't.
I feel like we've been texting each other, but like just messaging rather than voice messaging because we've been so busy.
Yeah, we have. And I think we've been messaging just to let each other know we're still alive. And that was
Yeah,
it.
basically.
No details. Welcome to episode 11. That's season 2, episode 11 of The Lauren and Sheila Show. Good morning, Lauren.
Good morning.
Ooh, wow, you sound chipper. Oh, no wonder. It's like, dark 30 here, and it's like tea time afternoon over there.
Yeah, basically. So,
Yeah,
you know.
you've been up for a hot minute.
It's been a stressful morning, though, but we'll get onto that. We will get onto that. But now I'm on the Lauren and Sheila Show. I'm like, right, come on, Lauren. Just enjoy yourself.
Well, I guess first things first, we got to say what's up to our most awesome sponsor, College Hunks, hauling junk and moving. Yes! All right, I got to tell you, Jeff and I hung out this week because, we love doing 1 Minute Wilmington. And Don't forget, they are hiring. They're looking for people that have good physical condition and are ready to work and love to be a team player. And he is all about some fun. It is such a fun job. These guys, I know it's like hard work, but they always look like they're enjoying themselves. So they're doing something right over there. So if you're looking for a little job, physically fit, College Hunks, hauling junk and moving, ladies and gentlemen, the way to go. I think it's time to read some more reviews.
I love this part.
I know. Their Google reviews are amazing, but they also get reviews and feedback on their website, so I thought we'd kind of like share those too. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, you go first since you're the pretty British lady. Everybody wants to hear you talk anyway.
Okay, here we go. College Hunks provides a service unmatched. They pack, load, take donated items for drop-off, even junk or trash. The crew? Each and every individual made our move with ease, professionalism, manners, timeline, and top drawer efficiency. We've moved throughout our years to different states and with entire homes of furniture. These guys take a situation and effortlessly make it quite simple and with such ease. Do yourself a favor and no matter what size job, timeline, items you have cherished, and if you're not sure about packing, call College Hunks. You will be so very glad.
Aww, I love it. I know. Let's see if this one will beat it. All right, let's see. This one has a name. It's Janie. Let's see. First, the employees. My experience with using College Hunks on 2 occasions is that they're courteous, friendly, and hardworking. They get right to the job, have it done in phenomenal time. Second, the manner in which things are carefully packed. Our furniture was covered with thick pads that were secured. Third, when they give a time, they mean it. They show up. Fourth, knowing this isn't a fluke. Everyone I've spoken with who has employed them talks about how happy they've been with the job they've done. And number 5, it's great to know they're available when I need to have something hauled or moved. Love it.
Brilliant. Such good reviews.
That's literally my experience too. I know, because they moved my in-laws, and of course I've had junk removal twice. They really are absolutely amazing. So if you're looking to haul some junk or get moving, make sure you call College Hunks Hauling Junk and Moving. All you have to do is Google them or go to collegehunks.com and put in the zip code. Now, the best part. They sponsor 1 Minute Wilmington, and we're always going somewhere cool in the Wilmington area. They cherish community. They want to be a part of it. They want to embrace it. And this month, we got super local. We went under the Cape Fear Memorial Bridge and had fun. Where do you think we went? Do you know where I'm talking about?
I can't think what it's called, but it's a brewing company that you've talked about before being under the Cape Fear Bridge.
Yes.
But I can't remember the name of it.
It's Waterline Brewing Company.
That's it.
Yes, man. They are so awesome. I just love them. And the best part is like, it's not like a drinking hole where everybody's, just sitting there at the bar just getting toasted. There's toddlers and kids everywhere. It's very kid-friendly. There's dogs everywhere, very dog-friendly. There's a huge open space. They're always doing live music. They've got the food trucks out there. I think they do live music like 3 to 4 times a week. They also have the food trucks there all the time. And they rotate all the food trucks. They're all local. So they're super cool. And their vibe is just like, hey, just come chill with the family. And they're very, very family oriented. So I can't say enough, and let alone the beer. They have such great beer.
I just want to come back now.
I know. And let me tell you, their Kolsch beer is wonderful, and they actually distribute it all around. And so when we went downtown and Callum made a shandy, he was drinking a Kolsch. From Waterline Brewing. Yeah, so he's already experienced Waterline's beer. So they're great. And they're also veteran owned. So, thank you for your service, guys. And you guys want to check out the video we did on it, all you have to do is just head to our Facebook page. It is up and running.
Okay, so since we've just been talking about beer and 1 Minute Wilmington and how much fun you've had, and I've missed out on it once again, never get to do 1 Minute Wilmington, and the one time I did, Jeff wasn't even there.
I know! God, he couldn't make it. Hey, at least you got Brit's Donuts out of it.
True, very true. But I have a random fact that is beer related.
Oh, I like this. What you got?
Here we go. The world's longest hangover apparently lasted 4 weeks after a Scotsman consumed 60 pints of beer.
I didn't know Scotsmen actually could get, any hangover. I thought they just could hold their liquor.
Apparently not. Apparently, it takes 4 weeks to get over it when you have 60 pints.
60 pints? How is his liver not just fall off of him?
I don't think I'd be alive.
I don't think so
after
either.
10, to be honest.
What? It's insane.
Apparently so. That was the world's longest hangover.
And that was quite random.
But if anyone's had one longer, please let us know how long your hangover lasted.
I don't think they're alive to tell the tale. Every text message you've been sending me has been a little stressful. So how about we just breathe in, breathe out. How have you been? It's been 2 weeks. We had the week off. What's going on? I gotta know.
I know, right? So I've just been really busy, just working loads. And then you saw the pictures that we'd had our new wardrobes fitted.
They're beautiful, by the way.
Yeah.
Basically, your wardrobes are they're closets that you install, basically, because you guys don't have closets.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. So we've paid a fortune to get them done, and they've not been done right. So they look really nice from the picture I sent you, but there was a few flaws on it that I really wasn't happy with. So,
like what?
Well, like one of the doors, it looks like they've put too much paint on. So in the groove isn't a groove. It's full of paint and all bubbly. And then the top bit, because it's 2 panels, because it's 3 wardrobes across, it's 2 panels. Well, they're at different levels. So one's sticking out slightly more than the other. And it's minor. Where it's been installed, there's loads of dirty handprints all over the wall. So it needs repainting.
You can't wipe it off with a little magic eraser or something?
No, it's like proper just dirt. So it's just taking like the paint off. So
taking the paint off.
Like the walls need redoing, and then like the sealant around the edge just wasn't done very well. So I phoned up and I said, the guy was so lovely that installed them, and that's the problem. He was such a nice guy that I felt bad complaining. But I had to say what the problems were, and he said, not a problem, he'll come back this morning and sort it. So 8 o'clock this morning, I'm sat there cringing, thinking, oh my goodness, my neighbours are going to be hating me. Like, it's early, and there's like this hammering going on, trying to get the top bit out, and I was like absolutely cringing. So he's taken the top section out and realigned it, but where he's taken it out, and I didn't notice until he'd left, and I got up on a stool to have a look, because clearly I'm not tall enough. It's basically chipped all the top. There's massive chips out the tops of the doors. There's chips out of the top. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. So now I not only want a whole new top section, I want 3 new doors, because 3 of the doors have all been chipped. And I know it's chipped on the inside, but it's chipped on the inside and then it's been painted in. Well, there's still chunks out of it. Like, it's cost me over £3,000 for those wardrobes.
Oh my God. That's a fortune.
Exactly. I want doors that are not chipped. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, when I finish on the podcast, that's my job, is to phone up and just be like, oh, my goodness, replace it.
Oh, God. I got to hear the story about after the phone call. I got to hear the phone call. Could you record the phone call? I would love to be a fly on the wall for this conversation. This poor guy.
Gosh.
He just doesn't know what he got himself into when he said yes, when he agreed to do the work for you.
I know, but you know what? I had this in my downstairs toilet, didn't I? That was tiled. And I don't think that was tiled to an acceptable standard for the money I've paid.
Right?
What? Why can tradespeople not do a job that I expect to look like in a show home. That's what I expect. If I'm paying someone to come in and do it, I expect it to look like a show home. That's why I'm not doing it myself. I'm just, honestly, when you could just cry, and I'm currently sat amongst my whole wardrobe contents is still on the floor behind me, and I've had to move some stuff to get into my voice booth.
So wait a second. So how deep are those closets?
Not that deep, just sort of normal wardrobe depth.
So
I don't know.
How are you fitting a vocal booth in with all your clothes and everything in? I mean, it's dead space. It's great. You get the clothes, so it's perfect.
Yeah,
not
it does.
Vocal booth, but how do you fit it in there?
It is going to fit. It'll perfectly fit. Well, you think we only used to have 2 double wardrobes and we fitted everything in. Now we've got 3 double wardrobes.
Oh.
So there's plenty of space. And I got my little bits of acoustic foam and was setting them up this morning, and that clearly not in there as yet. Mm-hmm. Need a bit more acoustic foam. Clearly didn't judge the space quite as well as I thought I did. So half of it's not filled. It's a bigger gap than I thought it was going to be.
Right.
But yeah, I think it'll be nice when it's done, and it'll nicely just fit in the middle and be all good. And here's another random thing.
Oh boy.
If Callum's in his end of the wardrobe, so bear in mind it's 3 double wardrobes. If Callum's in his end of the wardrobe and I want to open the middle one, he has to shut his door to allow me to open the middle one. Is that weird, or is that me?
I don't know. We don't have custom-built wardrobes here. I feel like that's so New York City in America. That'd be something like an American apartment. We have walk-in closets,
Yeah, I'd rather one of them, but we haven't got the space for one of them. Yeah, I just think that's a little bit annoying. So if I'm doing a voiceover, Callum can only open one side of his cupboard because I'm in the middle section, That upsets me as well. So that's why my week's been stressful, because the end of the week was just...
You and your first world problems.
Seriously. I said to Callum, I got really upset about it, and I was like, I just want this house finished. I can't live like this anymore. I was having one of my full-on meltdowns. But at least it wasn't about shorthand, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's good.
The wardrobe's an advancement from shorthand meltdowns. It's a wardrobe meltdown.
Hey, look, let's change the subject. I want to hear all about how much you enjoyed Rocket Man.
Yeah. About that. I've not made it there yet. I know. Blame Callum. You message Callum. He did not fulfill it. It's Callum's fault.
Oh, I see. Passing the
Passing the
pound. Hey, I have 5 jobs and I make time for Elton John, okay? So,
that's good.
Sir
You make time
Elton
for yourself and doing something. I don't. I just don't. I just go, oh, but hang on, I've got some me time. I don't do me time. I'll tell you what, I'll start doing that bit of work that I've still got to do. Or this week just gone, it was okay, I'll unload the wardrobes. Okay, now I'll take down the wardrobes. Okay, now I'll take the wardrobes to the dump after work. It's just been like that for me, to be honest. I just sound so miserable all the time.
You do.
Oh,
and
my
you used to
gosh.
be that happy little sweet British girl. What happened to her?
I started renovating, which is why I don't know how you're doing what you're doing. I guess the plus side is you're not living in the ones you're renovating.
That
so you can
is
shut
true.
the door and walk away. I'm just living amongst it.
Yep. We've been getting done by 10 or 11 at night, and that's fine. But 10 or 11 at night, we close the door, and then we go home.
To your nice house, which
Yes.
is nicely done, nicely decorated, and lovely. And this will be eventually. But this is why, can you see now why I didn't want a full-on fixer-upper?
I do, because I noticed that you only do very little things at a time too.
Yeah,
you don't
I'd have had a
do
full-on
you don't
meltdown.
just do it. Like us, we just get it done till it's done. You're like, I'm going to do one little thing,
But
and
you
then
know
I'm
what?
going to nitpick until it is so perfect, or it can't be perfect because it is just so overdone because you keep trying to fix, and then it gets worse because you keep picking at it. Then it never gets done. Then it takes you 2 months to get one little 40 square feet of the entire place done, and then you move on to the next place.
Jeez, you just made me feel better. Thanks very much.
I'm just telling
God, like I wasn't miserable before, Sheila.
you.
Jeez.
That's what it's like on this end, listening to it.
Do you know what? That's the hard thing is because you're doing renovation and stuff, you've kind of got the time to do it. I feel like I'm going from one job, which is out all day, to then go and teach a class in the evening, then come home and it's well, you can't see anything to do anything. You know what I mean? It's I don't feel like if I had a week off, when we've had periods where we've had a few days off, we've got the whole hallway painted and done. Lovely. But it's just trying to find, like, so for me, it's like little bits here and there.
I think what
it's
is like what you just said, like you had a few days off, you did the hallway. In a few days, I would have painted the entire house. And then, like, would have done the trim
Sheila,
as well.
Would it have been as good a job as what I've done? I'm just saying, you need to come over and assess the situation.
Yeah, probably would.
Oh, all right, Mrs. Perfectionist. Jeez. Honestly.
It doesn't take a whole weekend to paint a hallway, Lauren. I got news for you.
Yeah, but when you're sanding down every bit of wooden banister and then doing an undercoat on every bit of wooden banister, every bit of skirting board, every door... you got to sand that down and then put an undercoat on it and then do an undercoat on the wall because it was such a gross colour that the grey was looking a different colour on every wall. So you had to paint it white first and then paint it the grey so that it matched. Do you know what I mean? It's not been an easy job. I am such a perfectionist. I can't.
That's what it is. I was waiting for it. There it is.
Yeah. It's the perfectionist in me that's just, I can't do it. Honestly.
Okay, we have talked way too much and bitched too much about my
wardrobes, my
your
first
wardrobes,
world problems.
Your first world problems.
Well, I'm done now. I'm done. I've got it off my chest, so I'm ready to have some fun. But what have you been up to?
Oh, and now, you talk for 20 minutes and you ask me what I'm up to. I got 30 seconds left.
You got all the time in the world, love. Don't you worry about it. Everybody knows you can't talk and fit all of that into 30 seconds. So
it's true.
The floor is yours.
It is our podcast. We do what we want.
Exactly.
I don't know. What have I been up to? Wow, after all that, my mind just goes blank. I got nothing.
It's because your life's just not as rock and roll as mine, Sheila. You know what I mean?
I know.
Nothing to rant about.
No. Well, there's plenty to rant about. All the stuff that I normally like to rant about, I normally just put in the back of my head. And then it'll come to a point where I just explode later. But normally I just like sweep it aside and be like, whatever.
Just don't explode in messages to me later in the week, okay?
No, that's what you're there for.
Well, no, I can listen to you as long as you don't get annoyed at me about something and go, Lauren, have you posted on Facebook? Lauren, have you done this? Lauren, what are we doing with this? As long as you don't explode in that way, I can listen to your rants.
Yep.
I'm happy to do that. That's fine.
Yeah, you're a good listener.
I can listen and then just go to you. Do you know what? I give great advice. I don't take it myself. That's the problem.
You nailed it. You do. You give amazing advice, but you never take your own. And it's such good advice, Lauren. You give amazing advice.
Yeah, but I'm just here like a broken person. And everyone else is great because I help everyone else. It's fine.
Well, renovations are going strong in the last mobile home that I have for the year, which is great. So everything is going great. Of course, when you uncover stuff, you're like, okay, yeah, that's going to take us a little longer. And that's going to take us a little more money. So that's kind of like where we're at right now. I posted while we were off. I did post a picture of the kitchen.
Yeah.
That was the kitchen that had the quote unquote brand new floors when we bought it, right? We're like, And we had to take out so much stuff, and you could see the walls, the floors, just gross. We've been replacing walls because they've been rotting out. So literally we've been like gutting it out. My buddy John, who's always helping me in those awesome little mobile homes there, he has been a hoss, man. The dude is so strong. It's like insane. I've seen him just lift like a washing machine above his head. The dude is like insane. So
nice.
Yeah, I have so much fun with him, and he like teaches me everything, and he's like very New York, so it's really fun. He's got that Long Island accent that comes out. He's like, yo, I need 1 3/4. Can you cut that? I'm like, yes, I can. Yes, I can, John. And so, so we've been having a blast. So yeah, ripping out everything in the walls, completely gutting it, re-insulating it, put it like the new insulation, the R15 with the soundproof stuff. We kind of go a little bit above. We're adding USB plugs in just about every single room in this one. So we're giving them a little upgrade,
Nice. I like it.
Yeah. So we painted the master so far. In one day, mind you. And then we've been working on the master bath. We added some subway tile. I don't know. These people, they put high gloss, white, like floor trim around the tub. And then the high gloss was like, everything shows when you have high gloss. They did a really bad paint job. So it's like splotches of high gloss like on this. I'm like, oh my God. So we took that out. We had to, of course, clean everything around the tub, scrub it to get every single piece of paint.
Gross.
Silicone. Well, it was kind of new, so it wasn't too bad, but it was the silicone of the paint that you had to completely get off before you put the tile on, because it'll be a pain in the butt if you don't. And then we did this bullnose subway tile like all around it. It looks so good. So excited. So we're getting there. But it's gonna be at least 30 days till we're done. At least. It's so much.
That's not long though. 30 days.
Yeah, but this is like 30 full days. Not 2 hours here, 2 hours there.
All right, jeez.
Yeah.
Stop digging at me.
Okay, actually, I wasn't. What's on your mind? Wow. Look, but yeah, it's fun, and I don't know what I'm gonna do when I'm done.
I know. You're gonna have so much time on your hands. You need to come over here and help me paint.
God, I know. If somebody, maybe I should do another Poor Sheila fundraiser for an airline ticket.
We should. And actually, it doesn't even need to be a poor Sheila. It needs to be a poor Lauren. She
needs
help
it's true.
With the decorating.
Yeah,
that do you know what I mean?
True. So
maybe if I keep being miserable, people will feel genuinely so sorry for me. They'll fly you over here, Sheila, to help me.
For like $500 from the Americans, we get $500 from the Brits. I can normally find airfare around $1,000 or less, So if we just get $500 from either country, put it together, I'll fly down there, and then that will help you with every single little thing. But the thing is I don't want to be judged, because anything I do, you're going to find something wrong with it.
Yeah, that's why Callum doesn't like doing it. He's like, you're such a perfectionist. Because I go, I think that's slightly over. Like, that is not cut in a perfect line up there. Like, I need perfect lines.
You would have been proud of me, because I was told that the vanity was not going to move in the master bedroom, and it was not aligned with the window at the top.
Oh, jeez.
It's like a triangle at the top,
Right, yeah.
And it's like 4 inches to the left. And I'm like, oh, no. I said, this entire thing has to remove itself from the wall and is going 4 inches to the right. I cannot live with this master bath without centering it to the window. It's just not going to happen.
Totally acceptable. I appreciate that.
Yep, and they actually had to rebuild, the vanity that was there, because it was falling apart after it would detach from the wall.
I was going to say, after you'd taken it off, rebuild.
But it's never been stronger.
Yep, and it's never been more central.
That's right. All right, it has been like 12 episodes since the last time we did this, Lauren. How about we pull out the Wheel of Friends, huh?
We should so do this. I'm excited about this.
How have we put this away for so long?
I know, we've just been enjoying ourselves too much, haven't we? Just enjoying each other's company. Forget the mates.
Such narcissists. All right. How about somebody else? All right, so here we go. Are you ready to spin it? 3, 2, 1, hit it. Oh, not Old Man Johnson. Come on. God, no. Callum? Yeah!
Callum, why is he on the Wheel of Friends?
Well, technically, he is your best friend. He might be your husband, but he's definitely your best friend, right?
All right, we'll give him husband and best friend titles.
All right. Come on down, Callum! Hey!
Okay, so he's here, but as I explained, the whole contents of my wardrobe are right behind me, so I'm basically going to have to step out of the voice booth for him to step in. So basically, have fun with my husband for the next 5 minutes.
By magical podcast, Callum has arrived, a good 10 feet from probably where he was. Hey, good morning, Callum.
How you doing? You all right?
Is that all you got?
He's trying to get in the space.
There's literally no space.
He sounds like a very, very tired but wonderful London fireman.
Indeed, I am indeed. Yeah, it was a bit of a late night last night, but I'm here. I'm
yeah?
ready.
You ready? All right.
I'm fired up. I'm ready.
So let's talk about you. Let's get to know you a little bit better. Do you like long walks on the beach? Do you like sunsets? Do you like pina coladas? And what's going on? Tell me a little about yourself, contestant Callum.
I do enjoy a barbecue. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah.
A barbecue on the beach would probably be the perfect first date.
Yeah, maybe a little.
If I wasn't married.
If I wasn't married.
Maybe a little American football on the side of that beach trip.
Oh, yeah, you know it. Yeah, I actually joined the team this season in England. It's quite a rare thing to do over here. I didn't know it existed, to be honest, until about 2 years ago.
Well, welcome to the NFL.
yeah, thanks very much. Thank you. It's great to be here.
All right. Well, Lauren and I have a fun little game that we like to play. It's a game show actually in America that we grew up with called the $25,000 $1,000 pyramid. And what you do, it's pretty easy. I will give you different things, and I would say something like steering wheel, turn signal, windshield, and you would say things in a car or things that make up a car. So that's the thing. So I am going to give you certain little terms, a little set of words, and you have to figure out what type of set that is.
Okay.
So if I said Ford, Lincoln, Toyota, you'd be like, makes of cars.
Yep.
Okay, got it?
Does that one count? Can that be my first one?
No, it cannot. All right, I gotta set the timer.
I'm sweating. Is that bad?
1 moment, please. Are you ready to begin?
I am ready.
All right, and 3, 2, 1. Barbells. Treadmill.
Things in the gym.
Yes, all right.
Come on.
Okay,
1-0.
that's 1. Brushing your teeth. Taking a shower. Getting dressed in the morning.
Getting ready for the day.
Sleep. Set the alarm.
What do you do when you wake up?
Set the alarm. Go to sleep. Make
so
breakfast.
bad.
Pass. Okay,
pass.
he's
I'll
passing.
pass.
Okay.
Pass.
Stapler. Copy machine.
Oh man.
Computer.
Like things in an office.
Yes. Oh, that's great. Okay. Parliament. Tower Bridge. Big Ben.
England. London.
Yeah, things in London. Very good. Okay. Hot pink cake stand. The River Walk. Oh,
the dream. That was the dream. That's what that was.
the time's up. Oh.
So I didn't know I could pass. I'm panicking.
Panicked. All right, let's see how we did. We got things in the gym. Number 2 was things you do every day. It was so close.
If you said like eat chicken or something, I would have got it.
Have a date with the Colonel. Oh, things you do every day. Right.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
All right, let's see. You got things in the office. You got things in London. He got 3. Lauren. 3.
Well, I'll cut myself.
I think you did good.
Give me one of them slow round of
Thank you.
applause.
Oh. Hey, Lauren. What are we going to do with her?
Well, I did better than him.
Hold up.
Do you know what I mean?
Where did
I'm just
Callum
saying.
go? Where did Callum
Yeah,
go?
how many did Lauren get?
4 or 5? 4 or 5?
Oh man.
Yeah.
So close, babe. Not good enough.
Hey,
Thanks for
Callum.
coming.
I
Yep.
forgot to tell you, she threw you under the bus and is blaming you for her not going to see Rocket Man. How do you feel about that?
You know what? I heard it from the other room, and my head was in my hands, and I just thought this is not going to go well.
Hang on. Did Sheila message you and say you need to take Lauren to the cinema?
I can not. What's the word?
Comment?
He's going to plead the 5th.
That's That's it. That's the one. Yeah. I do remember it. I should have. I completely forgotten.
I cannot believe you're taking that. You know it's her fault, right?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
100%.
I can still hear you. I may have let him step into the booth, but you talk loud. I can still hear you.
Yeah, I thought it's just. I'll wait till I'm off the show. I'll wait till I'm out of public, and then we'll have a chat.
That's right. We'll do it. All right. Well, thank you so much, buddy. Go continue to fight
Get him
those
out the
fires
booth.
in England. We love you. And
Thank you very much, guys.
we'll see you next time on The Wheel of Friends.
You should. It's so hot in this room as well. The poor guy was sweating in here.
Oh, it
In
wasn't the
smallest
nerves. It's just
gap.
hot.
Been having a bit of a heat wave over here, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I was gonna ask Callum, are there like a lot of extra fires because of the heat wave?
Callum, is there extra fires because of the heat wave?
Yeah, grass fires.
Yeah, grass fires.
Oh yeah.
Grass fires.
Now is he
Yeah,
out
yeah.
there fighting them?
Yeah, he's out there fighting him.
Oh my God.
It's like a real life hero, isn't
He
he?
is. You married
He's
a
loving
hero.
that. He's buzzing about that. He's like, yes, I am.
So they were saying in Paris it was like 104, 107 degrees. Has it been that bad in the UK too?
So in Fahrenheit, it was in the 90s, I think it was this week.
Hold on.
Oh, Callum's saying over 100.
I was gonna say that's called summertime in Wilmington.
Yeah, that's not called summertime here. And the difference is, you guys have air conditioning.
Yeah, what did
We
you
have
tell me?
nothing.
You said you had something else. You said it's air something, not air condition.
Oh, in the gym, where I teach classes, it's like they don't have a full air conditioning unit. It's like an air circulation unit.
Air
that basically filters fresh air in. But when it's a sweat box outside,
it's hot air.
It's like horrendous teaching step last week.
Oh.
Horrendous. Thursday was the hottest day, and thankfully Callum was on night shifts because I swear I don't know how I even got to sleep. I just had the fan on me, but it's like that's just like blowing the warm air around the room.
Yeah.
We're just not equipped for it.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of all things British, bring Callum back in. I got a question because Brent told me...
Callum! You got to come back, babe.
I want to know.
I'm trying to sleep. I've been on night shifts.
I know. Just one more question. I'm sorry, Callum. Sorry.
Okay, one more.
So Brent said somebody said this to him, and I didn't look it up. Okay. He told me not to, and he wants to know if you guys know what the heck it means. Okay. Do you hear me, Callum?
Yeah, I can hear you, and I'm ready.
Okay. He said the term "throw some shapes."
Yeah,
dance.
Throw some shapes, like dance. Throw some moves. Throw some shapes on the dance floor.
Oh, it's dance moves?
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
But shapes,
my husband can throw some shapes, colors, you name it. That man is like the best on the dance floor.
Well, there you go. He can now.
That makes sense because that boy can throw some shapes. So use it in a sentence.
So when we were out last night, Callum threw some shapes on the dance floor.
What did he do? Like a circle, a square,
well,
an octagon?
Really, but in fact, I went out without him last night, so there was no shapes thrown. But yeah,
there were no shapes thrown.
He's throwing some shapes now behind me as a
circle comment. I was a bit
as a demo. You said, was he throwing the circle? And he's like, the circle, and he's trying to do like
the
a
oval.
dance move as the circle. Oh my God, seriously.
Hey, we did it though. We actually got the British phrase of the day done. Take that off your list.
Take that off the list.
All right, I guess it's just about that time. We're saving the best for last. Lauren?
Yes.
Tell me something good.
So this story is about a penguin, and I do not know how to even pronounce what type of penguin this is. But I'm going to give it a go.
Okay.
There was a 71-year-old retired bricklayer, and he was also a part-time fisherman. His name, again, I may pronounce this totally wrong, so apologies right now. I'm assuming it's Joa Pereira de Souza. Okay, that's what I think his name is.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's Joao. So that's what we're going with.
Okay.
Anyway, he lives in a little island village just outside Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. And he found this little penguin, and it's called a Magellanic Penguin. So many things I don't know how to pronounce, but there's a penguin. We'll just go for penguin. And J-O, or Joey, that's what we're going to go for. Okay, so for the rest of the story. He found this penguin, and he was lying on the rocks on the local beach in 2011. Now, the penguin was absolutely covered in oil and just running out of time.
God.
He wasn't in a good state. So, Joa rescued the penguin and named him Din Dim. Oh my goodness, too many tongue twisters. Din Dim is what he named him.
Din Dim. Aww.
Din Dim. Okay, he cleaned all of the oil off of his feathers and fed him a good diet, loads of fish, so that he could start to sort of rebuild his strength. And after a week of rehabilitation, he attempted to release the penguin back into the wild. But the penguin had too much of a bond with this guy, and he just wouldn't leave his side. So he stayed with him for another 11 months.
Aww.
And then, as penguins do, he changed his coat, got new feathers, and he randomly disappeared. Don't worry, because he wasn't gone for long.
Okay.
And just a few months later, he went back to the same beach, spotted Joa fishing, and followed him home and stayed with him for the rest of the year.
Oh my gosh.
I know. And apparently, this cycle has continued for the last 5 years.
Oh.
So each year, Din Dim spends approximately 8 months with Joa, and is believed to spend the rest of the time breeding off the coast of Argentina and Chile.
Oh my gosh. What a great story.
Oh, he's got a little penguin pal.
You nailed it. That made me feel very good.
Did it?
Yes.
Do you know what? They reckon he swims up to 5,000 miles each year to be reunited with the man who saved his life.
Oh my God. They mate for life, you know? Once they find their mate, that's it. I wonder if he thinks that Din Dim thinks that that's his buddy for life.
Well, funny you should say that, because Joa told Globo TV, I love the penguin like it's my own child, and I believe the penguin loves me. No one else is allowed to touch him. He pecks them off if he does, but he lays on my lap, lets me give him showers, and allows me to feed him sardines and to pick him up.
Oh.
Everyone said he wouldn't return, but he's been coming back to visit me for the past 5 years.
Oh, my God. Best story ever.
I know, so cute. Gotta love, what was his name? Din Dim.
Din Dim. What a great story, Lauren. You crushed it.
Well, thank you very much.
You're
I'm
welcome.
glad I could make you smile this Monday.
And that just about does it, baby. Wrapped up a beautiful episode. Oh, Lauren, thank you. Thank you for letting me steal your husband that needs probably sleeping by now.
Oh, I doubt it with me and you still.
No.
He's got no chance.
Oh, God, yeah, I'm sure poor Brent is still waiting to go back to sleep after this podcast. Bless him. He's like,
woken Brent
I
up.
know.
Callum can't sleep. Oh, whatever.
We better go. Hey, I love you.
Okay.
I love you.
Love you too.
I'll see you next week. We'll post all some fun stuff, the stories and all that stuff on Facebook and the tweets and the Instagrams and all that stuff.
We will indeed. All that jazz will be done.
All right, we'll see you next Monday from the Lauren and Sheila Show.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to the Lauren and Sheila Show. Music was licensed by Ben Sound. Find our podcast on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn, Apple Podcast, YouTube, and Google Play Music, and at laurenandsheilashow.com. Want to talk to us? Find us on Facebook at The Lauren and Sheila Show, on Twitter and Instagram at Lauren and Sheila. Leave all good comments on any of our social media platforms. All negative and hateful comments, you can send them right to hell. Want to become a new and improved amazing person? Sponsor our podcast. Email us at laurenandsheilashow@gmail.com. Thanks for tuning in as we ponder across the pond with The Lauren and Sheila Show.